Hey folks, welcome to the show. I'm your host Sandman. Today is the Locksport report for Friday, September 27th, 2024. Let's get into it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I highly recommend you check out lpubelts.com. I am a lock sporter, which means I pick locks that I own for hobby in the comfort of my own home. And once or twice a year, I will engage with lock sport community events where I go and I compete in lock picking at conventions or at lock sport meetup groups in the state of Texas. I have been going to lock sport meetup groups since 2009. I've been a part of lock sport for well over 15 years. And the absolute best, number one tool in the world for lock sporters is lpubelts.com. It is a list of nearly all the belts in all the world that have been ranked in difficulty from easiest to hardest, level 1 through like level 14. And then they gave them karate belt colors and black belt ranks like first dan, second dan, third dan to show not only their difficulty, but make it a fun, interactive way to engage with other lock sporters. I am currently a red belt level lock picker. This is so hard that I was a blue belt for 7 years. And now in the past year and a half that I've been picking consistently every single day, I'm now a red belt. I've picked one black belt level lock. I need to pick one more and do some other stuff to get my black belt in lock picking. Super fun, super cool. It's just a great way to make this thing a sport. How does it work? If I am picking a master lock number 3, well, here it is. It is a white belt level lock. 4 standard pins, non-security pins. It's literally one of the easiest locks you can pick in the world. But what is this American 1100 that's sitting on my desk? I just have to go and type American 1100, and that is a green belt level lock. And it has 5 pins, which can be 5 security pins and 5 security key pins. This is a tough lock. It's a green belt level lock. But Sandman, what are considered high security locks? I was just at the grocery store and they sold a padlock. It said high security on it for $10. Is that really a high security lock? Nope. High security locks really don't start until purple belt. Go over here to purple belt and you can start learning about your first high security locks. A lot of those are like Medico and Multi-Lock and a few more. And of course, Medico has its own spectrum of difficulty from blue to red belt. But if I go here to the Medico original, biaxial, and M3, I can get a look at and see exactly what makes and constitutes a high security lock. Did you know that Master Lock actually made a high security lock? We like to all just crap on Master Lock, but if you type in the Master number 19, Master Lock about 25, 30 years ago had a really hardcore heavy duty lock. Look at this thing. This thing's huge. It's literally the size of my fist. Weighs about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds. It is twice the size of an American Lock 1100. And this thing actually has security pins. It has 6 security pins, security driver pins, and then it has 6 steel key pins for anti-drilling purposes. Wow, I had no idea about that. I've learned so much just by watching this video today. No, just kidding. No, but check out lpubelts.com. I get a lot of locksmiths saying, what is this karate belt system stuff? I don't understand it. And you can just tell them, well, I'm a red belt. That means I pick a lot of high security foreign locks from ASA Abloy, such as the ASA 600, or I've picked the ASA 700 or whatever. And they can be like, I've never heard of that. And you can try to, befriend them and educate them and show them your awesome journey. Currently right now, I'm trying to pick an ASA Twin 6K with gins, and that is a very difficult black belt lock. It is so hard, and I'm getting nowhere with it. You ain't going nowhere with these locks at the black belt level. So check that out. Also, you can create a profile, and you can keep track of your locks, the ones you've picked, the ones that you want. And if you want to see how you compare to other people in the system, all you have to do is go to the leaderboards, and you can get a list of all of the people that have been picking locks and what locks they have picked and just all that stuff. So whoever's interacting with this, it's easier if you sign in and you'll see more stuff. But yeah, you go to the leaderboards here, you go to locks, and we'll see here. It's not working with me. Just check it out. Go play around with it. Let's move on. All right, so Jimy Longs is getting in a huge mass production order of inventory this week, next week, the following weeks, and he's going to be having items in stock over the coming weeks. It's very exciting. I have prototypes of that first mass production run, and they are perfection, and they are even better than what he has been making with $100,000 worth of equipment in his garage. That's how serious this guy is, and I'm looking forward to all of this. So keep an eye on Jimy Longs' website, and I will keep you guys up to date when things come in stock as well. Covert Instruments have been releasing a lot of tools, such as the McNally Reaper pick set. They just released the Chop Shop, and they've released a few other items that are not here. But if you go to the Chop Shop and you go to all Chop Shop items, okay, you are going to see all of the coolness that they've released over the past coming weeks. And you can totally just build your own custom lockpick set. You can get laser engraved lockpicks. And if we go back here to the third page, we are going to see that all of the influencers that help influence and help market for Covert Instruments, the ambassadors and stuff like that, they all now have their own lockpick sets. So if you have a favorite influencer that you follow in Locksport, like Lady Locks, and you want to buy the lockpicks that she uses to slay all of her locks, you can now buy that lockpick set here. Same thing goes with Georgia Jim, Dr. Hogmaster, and of course Lock Chuck. Super cool that they're doing that. Congratulations to all of those influencers that now have their own lockpick sets. Speaking of influencers that have their own lockpick sets, if you go to Multipick, based out of Germany, and you go to Upcoming, just click on Upcoming, make sure you're in English if that's your primary language, you're going to see 6 new lockpick sets. 2 of them are from Lock Noob. They're triple gauge, so 0.4 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, 0.6 millimeter lockpick sets. One set doesn't have turning tools. The other set does have turning tools. And then you're also going to see the Sandman lockpick sets. You're going to see the starter, beginner, intermediate, and the advanced. I just reviewed the intermediate lockpick set. It's my favorite set that I've chosen of all those 4, and I'm going to be reviewing the advanced lockpick set sometime next week. You can also get expansion sets, so if you just want to make a minimum purchase of buying the starter pick set or the beginner pick set, you can also purchase an expansion pick set, which has 0.4 millimeter and one profile in 3 different heights, or you could call it 3 different profiles of the same shape. So this is like a rounded hook. You're going to get a short rounded hook, a medium rounded hook, and a deep rounded hook, all in 0.4 millimeter, or that comes in just around 16 thousandths of an inch. So thank you, Multipick. I actually have a huge package coming in today. I'll be able to get that package today or tomorrow, and I'll try to do an unboxing. If not, then I'll definitely be reviewing the products over the coming days. Moki does not have any new tools. He's also based out of Germany, but once he does, I'll be sure to mention that. So Moki covered that. So Bare Bones, based out of Australia, doesn't have any new tools necessarily, but they do have what's called the Bone Wallet Kit that just came out about 2 weeks ago, and it is a new leather, they call it a vinyl leather pick case, which is actually pretty cool looking. It's pretty nice. I'm glad that they're upping their game and their cases. I love all of their products. I think their cases were kind of lacking in the past. This is a good case, I think, by the looks of it. Would love to get my hands on one. That's cool. I'm glad that they're doing that. Lawlock Tools, I haven't seen any new tools come out from them out of Great Britain. Let's see here. Southern Specialties doesn't have a ton of new tools that I haven't already covered in the previous weeks. Southord, sale items. They have a couple items on sale. I'm not the biggest fan of Southord. I do like their tubular lockpicks. They're not on sale at this moment, but they do have a couple items on sale between $6 to $9 price range, so you might want to check that out as well. Let's go to 44 Delta. He has one new item in stock. If I go to product and I see all, and then I go to here, then I go to new to old, we're going to see that he has an FSIC vice lock holder. So if you like to pick interchangeable core, Best, Schleg, Falcon, you know, just to name a few, small format interchangeable core, he has a $2 3D printed holder just for that, and it fits perfectly in his Lock Chuck vise and all that stuff. So that's worth checking out. I recently did a review on his poker chips. If you are going through the belt ranking system, that is a really fun investment into showing your pride on your belt rank. Very cool. Sparrows doesn't have any new products that they've been putting out. I've been following Zeissfix, also known as Vint, out of Germany. They don't have any new products that or anything on sale that's worth mentioning, but once they do, I'll keep you in the loop. Tool, if we go to their equipment page, they actually have a couple items back in stock. For the longest time, the necessary 9 version 1 lockpick set was sold out, but they're now back in stock, and they're going to be phasing those out. So if you want to pick up one of those for nostalgic sake, those are made by Southern Specialties out of 301 full hard stainless steel, but their new version 2 is made out of 301 high yield stainless steel, which is a much stronger tool steel, nearly twice as strong. They also have the leather zipper cases in stock. Those were out of stock for like 9 months. And then they have the Christina Palmer Wicked Waves. So if you want to add some rakes to your pick set, this is the best time to do it. I'm always keeping an eye on their red key and knob lock right here, and I have the first edition and the third edition, waiting for fourth edition if they ever release it. And these, of course, allow you to take any type of North American residential key and knob cylinder, and you can place it in here and you can pick it, and it's really great for Locksport meetups. It's great for your collection. It's great if you don't have a special type of vise to hold the key and knob cylinder. You can buy this padlock. You can pick the lock in hand now. It's more comfortable. Put it in the vise. It's great. Check out, let's see here, Cloaked Entry Co. is a reseller of Southern Specialties tools. However, they have their own proprietary tools that they sell on their website that you can only find on their website. They don't have anything new that I haven't talked about in the previous weeks, but they have a lot of pretty cool products. They have this lockpick here called the Reference Point Pick Set, and I have one of these. I think I have like a prototype of this, but essentially you get the pick set. And these are, we call this mapping in Locksport, but they call them reference points. Really great for beginners trying to figure out what pin they're on, and pin placement or pick placement of the pin is very important when you're trying to single pin pick. And so you can use this on a master lock, you can use this on a schleg, and you can use this on a quick set, and you can have a good idea as to which pin you're on. I think it's a great idea. Moving on to Red Team Tools, I got to meet Deviant Olaf, of the owner of Red Team Tools, at the recent Texas Locksmith Association convention this past Saturday, September 21st. I competed in the lockpicking championships. I didn't place, but I had a lot of fun. If we go to Shop All here, let's take a look at anything he may have new. So he does actually have this new Red Team Tools deadbolt safety strap. I purchased one of these, or I either got one for free or I purchased one. I don't remember, but I have one. No idea how I got it. I think I bought it, and it's going in my everyday carry. So if you go to hotels or motels at all, just even once or twice a year, take this with you. It keeps people from using, unauthorized key cards or authorized key cards in that instance to be able to gain access to your door. It keeps them from using an under the door tool to be able to drop that down. It keeps somebody from swiping a key from a maid or doing any other type of shenanigans at the hotel. Also, if you are in a business type park or environment, a commercial space, if you're in a school and there might be an active shooter or there might be some violent situation, chances are you will have similar door deadbolt style, doorknobs there in a commercial space, not just in a hotel space. So this is actually going to go in my everyday carry. I carry a sling bag, and I'm going to carry this with me everywhere I go. So that way it's not just in my... I have the original version of this. This new Red Team Tools version is a better version. So the original version that I have from some other company, it's not that good. I'm going to just keep that in my luggage, my suitcase, so that way if I travel, it's always with me. But this is going in my everyday carry. Very cool item. They always have cool stuff. Check out their stuff that they have, and just go to new items and you'll see some stuff. That's pretty much the only thing that's new that's relative to Locksport. They have a Flipper Meister. I don't know anything about Flipper Zeros, but man, anything that comes from Red Team Tools is going to be good. Lockjaw Manufacturing. Folks, Lockjaw Manufacturing is owned and operated by a locksmith, and he sells really cool Locksport related items such as the Book of Secrets lockpick case and the Belmont pinning mat. Very cool, but it is getting cold, so go check out their apparel, and you can see that they have a whole bunch of Locksport, lockpicking, locksmithing related sweatshirts and hoodies and t-shirts, all kinds of stuff. I really should get this Pro Picker hoodie. I don't know. I've got the t-shirt. Maybe that's enough. That's a pretty cool hoodie. I do like that. Check that out. So go to Lockjaw Manufacturing. Lockpicker's Bench is a dealer, or I should say dealer distributor based out of Alaska. So if you want to purchase foreign-made tools like the Multipick pick sets or the Sandman lockpick set, you could totally go here and you go to all lockpicks, search by brand, go to Multipick, and now you don't have to order tools from Germany. You can order tools directly from Lockpicker's Bench. So also you can get these exclusive multi-pick magnetic extended handles. So you like to use those popsicle stick style handles that are sandwiched together with steel handles. Well, get yourself some of these magnetic extended handles, and they'll fit all 3 different sizes of multi-pick lock picks, and they will make your lock picking experience way more comfortable. And he has like 1 or 2 items that are new, but it's just like a master lock, lotto lock. So if we go to shop all and then we go to new to old, we're going to see that he's now selling a master lock 410 auto for $12. Great price, excellent price. So this is a popular greenbelt lock, and guess what? It's in green. So get your greenbelt lock from him. It's not guttable though, but I don't think you have to gut your greenbelt. Yeah, you do. You do have to gut a greenbelt lock. Yeah, so if you're going for your greenbelt, you do have to gut 1 or 2 of them for sure. You have to gut 1 of them. That's right. You don't have to start picking 2 locks until you get the purple belt. But it's a good lock. You got to learn it. It's hard. Highly paracentric keyway. That 410 Lotto. I think it's called a 410 Bravo keyway. It's super hard. I've been sitting on my couch just picking away at them. Let's see here. Chrono Lock. Based out of British Columbia, I think, somewhere in Canada, and he doesn't have anything new or on sale, but I will keep you up to date when he does. He is the famous creator of the Reaper Lockpick Kit and the Book of Bones Lockpick set. Those are all sold out. Once he gets some stuff back in stock, you'll be the first to know. Brokage, also known as lockpicks.com. They're actually the first place I purchased my lockpicks from in 2007, over 15 years ago. So I like to bring them up from time to time, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have been in Locksport and been doing this. So I always try to bring them up, but they don't have anything that's worth mentioning here. I don't know. Yeah, they don't have anything. They always have a sale, but there's nothing like I ever want. They do sell Panavice, all this stuff, but I could buy that on Amazon for cheaper. But if they do have a sale on Leashy Tools, or if they do have a sale on pinning, sets, pinning trays, which they usually do, then, I will keep you up to date. I need to check this out. Advanced Lighting Magnification Box. For what? What is that for? I don't know. Impressioning. It's for impressioning. Okay, well, I don't have that problem. So, anyways, go over to UHS Hardware. UHS actually has a lot of sales. They always have a lot of sales, and this is actually a really good place to get pinning kits and to get your keys. They have really good prices if you are a locksmith. Let's take a look. Last 2 pages. If we look at Etsy, we don't see anything new in the Etsy pages. I like to keep an eye on Etsy for these maker spaces, these creators, people that make lock picks. Sometimes they'll sell them on here, but Etsy usually cracks down on them. So instead I find a lot of 3D printed projects on here. Sometimes I find like lock picking stations, or if you are familiar with Rat Yoke, he sells all of his jewelry on here. I actually have a wedding ring. I have 4 rings from Rat Yoke. Wow. So check out Rat Yoke's Etsy space. Yeah, you just go to Rat Yoke Design, and he has a whole bunch of really nice jewelry. If you're into Locksport themed jewelry, he has a lot of really nice stuff, and he is actually a master jeweler. I've interviewed him for my YouTube channel. I own his original first ever made custom lock picks from 2008, and I have a bunch of others since then. Check his stuff out. Very cool, very cool. All right, folks, that's all I have for today. Let me know what got you excited. What are you most excited to see out of this Locksport report? What do you wish was on sale? I would love to hear your thoughts. That's all I have for today. I've got to go to the mailbox sometime today or tomorrow and pick up some multi-pick incoming stuff from DHL, and be doing an unboxing there. And then I'm going to be doing a video on the multi-pick Sandman Advanced Lockpick set next week, and maybe some other stuff. So stay tuned. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.